Manchester United 3, Southampton 2 in the EFL Cup final, which means Manchester United have won the EFL Cup and have now won the first piece of silver of the season. What a game. I'm not even going to lie. What a game of football. That was superb. That was a sensational game of football. If anyone wants to say, why do you love football so much? Why do you love United so much? That is why. Roller coaster of emotions. 2-0 up, strolling in the park, some would say. 2-0 up, you're thinking United are going to win this. They came back at us, and credit to them, 2-2, and suddenly biting my fingernails. It was one of them really, really killer blows. And then Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you're a late winner, and that is what you want to see. You don't want to win an FA Cup or a League Cup, or you don't want to win a cup by winning the final 7-0. You want to win a cup by winning the game 3-2 with a late winner. Let's face it, it's more enjoyable when winning the cup. If you win the game 5-0 and you score 3 inside the first 3 minutes, it's just not as important come the full-time whistle. And I've got to say, it was a superb performance from Southampton. Before the game, I saw loads of people saying the better team will win. No, to be honest with you, I thought Southampton were the better team, and you know what? I'm not just going to say I think United were the better team, blah, blah, blah. Southampton were the better team. They were 100% the better team. They played the better football there. I wouldn't even say they had the better chances. I would say it was fairly even in chances, but they got into more clinical positions. They played better football around. I don't think United played that well, personally. I think United, we were average. I wouldn't say we were poor, because I don't think you win a final 3-2 against a team like Southampton when they're at their best. Southampton were at their best, we were average. But the fact is, we've won the cup, and that just shows the winning mentality of our players. Zlatan Ibrahimovic stamps his name all over the tie. Where would we be without him? I don't know, because let's face it, he was the match winner today. Zlatan Ibrahimovic put United 1-0 up with a superb free kick. It was then doubled by Mr. Wembley himself, Jesse Lingard. I didn't expect to see Jesse Lingard play today, because we have got better players than him. But I tell you what, when I saw his name on the team sheet, I didn't doubt it for 1 second. In fact, that was what I tweeted before the game. I thought, Jesse Lingard, he's Mr. Wembley. He scored in the FA Cup. He scored the winner in the FA Cup final. He scored a great goal in Community Shield. It's also at Wembley, obviously. And now he scored a goal today. And that was 2-0 Manchester United. And they scored just before half-time. And that was so frustrating, because it's a different game. Going in at 2-0, going in at 2-1. Momentum's now going with them. It was going to be a difficult game from their moment onwards. And they then got a goal very early in the second half to make it 2-2. We're talking about 5 minutes either side of half-time. And it went from 2-0 United to 2-2. And Southampton, they had their tails up, and they had some good chances. They hit the bar at one point. United were poor, very, very poor. But I tell you what, it shows what the winning mentality we've got. It shows what world-class players we've got. I can't tell you how much times I was frustrated in my mind when Ibrahimovic was running through about 2-on-1 at the late in the game before he scored that goal. When he turned back and played it backwards, I was so frustrated. But in the end, Martial does lovely work, plays out wide to Herrera, who crosses it in. Ibrahimovic smashes it home with his head to make it 3-2 United. 87th minute goal. 5-goal thriller at Wembley in the EFL Cup final. It was a superb game. As I said, Southampton played very well. Man United didn't play that well, and that's why I think it was a better game, because let's face it, if United played well and Southampton didn't, I reckon it would probably be a 5-0 win or something. But I thought it was a very good Manchester United win. As I said, what a game of football, what a game, roller coaster of emotions. 2-0 up, 2-2 to win it 3-2 with a late goal. What a day it was. We've won the EFL Cup, first piece of silverware on off, and Mourinho, he's coming at Manchester United. He's got some good signings. Okay, yes, we're 6th in the league, but we're not too far off 2nd place. We're not too far off 4th place. I still think we can finish 2nd in the league. I still think we can win the Europa League. We could still win the FA Cup. We've got the first piece now, the EFL Cup, and hopefully we'll use that now to build upon and maybe get another cup and do well in the league. But yeah, we've won the first piece of silverware under Jose Mourinho. Okay, yes, EFL Cup isn't as important as the FA Cup, the Europa League and the Premier League, but let's face it, it's still a cup at the end of the day. I'd rather win the EFL Cup than not win the EFL Cup, obviously. So rival fans are probably going to act like it's just the EFL Cup. It is, at the end of the day, a cup competition which we have won. And to be honest with you, I think we deserved it over the course of the whole competition. But I do feel that Southampton were the better team today. I do feel a little bit sorry for Southampton fans because they don't get this opportunity as much as we do. We only won the FA Cup, what, 7 months ago or something? I don't even know. 8 months ago. But I tell you what, they play very well, and I've got to say hats off to them because, you know, at the end of the day, Manchester United are good in form. They made Arsenal look very shit for most of the game. I do feel a bit bad because they also had a goal which was wrongly disallowed for offside. But that, you know, that's not Manchester United being lucky. Well, it is us being lucky, but it's not us cheating or anything. It's just the officials have got it wrong, and the amount of times we've seen the officials get a decision wrong which hasn't gone for United. It's a bit about time we got something which went to United. But I tell you what, Zlatan Ibrahimovic stamped his marker all over the game, and for me, he was the man of the match. 2 goals for him. The opener with a free kick and the winner in the 87th minute. Manchester United are the EFL Cup winners. We have won the EFL Cup, the first piece of silverware on offering. Manchester United 3, Southampton 2. What a result. Very happy tonight. See you later.